Oh, we're alive.
Oh, no, we were, but just, okay. Anyways, hello, welcome again. This is CF Kralos, and with me is my longtime compatriot, and if you know the lore, relative. It's not like we grew up together or anything.
If you
Mrs.
know
Mr. Taverdius Funkle.
If you know the words, you can join in too.
DK.
Donkey Kong.
Anyways, DK, Donkey Kong is here. Yo, it's God himself. Where? Hey, Mango.
Yo, it's God himself. Alright, Mango overdose.
Speaking of Mango, I'm glad you guys survived that Living Dead commentary that Tab and the other big fellas did. That was uploaded. Oh, speaking of which, Tarumo's here.
These what, Tarumo? These what? Huh?
These what? It's Deez himself.
You see the original video where it's like, what's your name, sir? My name is Deez. And he's like, Deez what?
No, Mango, I don't know if you watched the latest episode of Big Fellas, but it was a movie commentary for famous public domain horror film, or an influential public domain horror film, Night of the Living Dead. Tarumo, I really enjoyed how upset you were by how short that guy was. It made my night. It made my day. But Mango, apparently you, spoilers for that commentary, you and Danjin were the people in the basement in that movie. I need to watch that. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's very good.
Listen, as someone who doesn't like... I don't even like my own podcast, guys. But as someone who typically hates watching my things over again, but doing the watch while I was editing it was actually pretty enjoyable for me this time around. So I do recommend you watch the Big Fellas Halloween special.
Halloween Hall of Fame. We'll be right back after these messages.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it was good. We goofed on Danjin. We goofed on I wasn't part of it, but in retrospect, I kind of wish I was, because I could have set you guys straight before putting out all that misinformation. No.
What misinformation?
Trying to tell me that flammable film stock was made in the 60s, so you'd been using the 60s? That shit died out in like the 30s.
That's what I said. By this time, flammable film stock died out, but by at least by the 60s, they weren't using anymore.
Oh yeah, like they switched to safety film pretty early on because of all the fucking storage fires that happened like the 20s.
Shout out to Lost Media.
Yeah, without people making... also the fact that a majority of movies were also melted down for their film stock to use for like fucking women's shoots during the war.
Your great-grandmother's shoes could have been London Over Midnight at some point in its life.
After midnight. There you go.
London After Midnight.
I got news. Everybody, we have found a pristine copy of London After Midnight. It was found in a chicken coop in someone's attic.
You got me with that as a freaking kid.
I did too. Everybody, it was a great story amongst the filmos. But anyways, so today we're here as promised to do Van Houten Rises. This will be a short stream unless the Q&A afterwards... the Q&A afterwards goes a little longer, but... Sorry, I've only been alive for 23 years, unlike you. Yeah, I've been along since... Look, I was there when Edwin S. Porter decided to make that movie about the firemen. Look, when he decided to actually start putting continuity in his editing, I thought, you're crazy, Edwin. This film, it's just a gimmick. It's only for shooting people, people exiting the factory or trains showing up. It's to scare people, not to tell stories. I heard you guys are going to watch The Simpsons today. Oh yes, we're watching the family simp, Los Simpsons, as they call them in Mexico and other places of Latin American persuasion.
Everybody knows the Latin American dub of Simpsons is better than the American dub of Simpsons.
I wholeheartedly agree. But so as promised, I said I was going to go through...
No te estegazores, viejo.
Puedes bailar esa música de rock and roll. No te protestarias, viejo. Alright, I showed that clip to my mom. She's like, oh yeah, we would say that to people all the time. I was like, no you didn't, Mom. You never said...
But how did the film rules catch fire despite the flammability?
Well, the same way dust can combust. It's just the humidity, like it's just all the perfect conditions for nitrate film to catch fire. It's made literally. It's like made from nitrates. Nitrate film stock is the worst. That's why like so much film is now lost.
Nitrates.
I mean, shit. Like Nosferatu was considered a lost film for a long time because of the fact that like it was an illegal movie. It's literally a plagiarism of Dracula.
If you're in there, who keeps flickering the lights?
Nosferatu. Anyways, no, yeah, it's just the combination of like heat and all that.
Darkline Master 58 says Marge's Spanish voice is so weird and over.
Es que Homero, no necesitamos llevar a este Bart al hospital. Something like that.
I better dust myself off then before I combust.
Yeah, I will. The amount of like pressure, like really fine dust. If you actually just like throw a bunch of fine dust and light it on fire, it can explode. As somebody who's worked at a factory that used that made rice flour, and used that same rice flour for other food products.
The old Bummerbill cereal mill.
Yes. I worked at like a cereal and a rice flour mill for a time, but also there's that famous Oregon sugar factory explosion that like fucking like is horrifying to watch.
What about the Boston molasses incident?
Oh, the Boston molasses flood. That's just because those Bostonians don't know how to properly.
Sounds like a Joel Face incident meme. Be me.
No, but it's real though. That molasses flood just look. Okay, we'll talk about natural disasters some other time.
Bacon.
All right. Also, hello, Darkland Masters. Good to see you again. So as promised,
the Van Houten trilogy.
We're going through. We watched all of Borfstar, including some deleted scenes, and now we're gonna watch the Van Houten Rises trilogy, which I will include some special features. Danjin, if you watch an archive of this, you asked for this, so you know what I'm talking about. There's going to be a bit of a surprise at the end of this. But yeah, so I think we got a good amount of people here.
Yeah.
For anybody who didn't show up during the live version of this, enjoy. But we're gonna start. We're gonna go in order. I killed some people, but all that molasses also. All that molasses also high. Yes. All right, we're ready. So, part 1.
I gotta hand it to you, Simpson. You're a lot tougher than I thought.
That is my
But
voice,
it's
by the
time
way.
this came to an end. Say hi to your sister for me.
It's my first real attempt at animation, but most of this is just
Well, if it isn't Millhouse, or should I say...
Oh, thank you,
Millhouse.
Thank you, Mango.
Neither. It's Killhouse now.
Okay, here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. That line, it's Killhouse now. It's Killhouse now. Sorry. I hate to pause this, but it's like, should I say Thrillhouse? No, it's Killhouse now. That is literally the origin and the reason these videos exist. I was at work, and for some reason I thought of the phrase, like, oh, is it, like, oh, would you happen to be Thrillhouse? Like, no, it's Killhouse now. And that led to this. Killhouse. Anyways.
Killhouse, don't make me laugh. Kearney, take care of this goon.
Okay, use a fucking golden revolver. This I like. Also, Kearney has a K tattooed on his forehead.
What are you waiting for? Get him!
Don't make me laugh.
Also, my voice. Don't you hate it when the bully fight turns into 2 different snakes? I like that Dolph has like a gun. Also, his blood turns into oil. This is great.
So you're a cyborg now. You couldn't cut it as a real man, so you decided to make yourself into a tin one. Pathetic. What a waste of good technology.
We'll see about that.
People said I sound like Brooklyn Rage. Alright, last part.
The
It's
only
really
thing you'll
short.
see is the pinnacle of human strength.
And of course, at this point, I changed from.
You underestimate me.
Looks like
Made a
he's out
mistake
of
with
fucking
your
Fucking
eyes.
cum
North
gutters
Star.
I put on this
Made
guy
this
too.
plan a lot
The what?
The cum gutters.
Is this it? I let my mooks die trying to kill you when I could have just torn you apart with my bare hands? I'm gonna make sure I put you down
You
for
want
good
extra.
this time. You got some tricks, I see.
Okay, he flicks it so hard he like hurts
Maybe you can
Bart.
use one of them to save Simpson before he
Like
bleeds. Or maybe you'll let him die just like Lisa.
This flashback is one of the proudest things I've made in my life. Also, people really simped for my version of Lisa here.
I don't know, I'm assuming for,
I wanted to give you something. And again, that music from Blowout comes back.
you really like the Blowout soundtrack.
It's great, that's why.
Who composed
I
it?
know you don't like Pink Donaggio. I feel like you can have this. Outsource to another studio?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I was gonna say.
No.
Part 3 was outsourced to Mega Studio. This, I like the transition.
Remember that day well. In case you just realized how futile this whole thing was. You should have stayed out of this van now.
You become the North Star
Trying to get away, I see.
No, just getting a better angle.
Right through the head, man. That's...
It's finally over.
People hate, by the way, people flipped out this, like, epilogue here.
He made a full recovery, but never saw Millhouse again. He had simply disappeared. Years later,
after achieving his dream, he purchased something to fight at McDonald's between two men. Yes, that was a JoJo reference. He was and died instantly. Okay, I'm gonna pause it there for a second because the next part is a surprise. But I am gonna talk a little bit about the production of this. So as Mango stated, was this outsourced to a different studio? Yes, it was to Manga Studio because the first two were drawn in were a combination of drawing them in MS Paint and then making the backgrounds transparent so I could overlay them onto real photos of a dead mall a destroyed mall in.
was it outsourced to Studio Loans?
Well, if it was, it would have had better animation instead of using tweens like I did.
Dude, pull up an image of my man's.
On.
This image gets me. I don't know why. It's the melancholic smile.
He really simping for Lisa though. No, okay. So what I was trying to, so those the place they fight in, these are real photos of a dead mall that. Oh hey right. Oh look who it is. Fucking. Oh you fucker.
Danjin, why did when I see you in the street, you're fucking...
Why'd you just dox this poor man, poor Ryan Gosling himself? Or sorry, it's Rian Johnson. Ah!
Ah!
Why'd you just dox my man Ryan Johnson, director of The Last Jedi?
Because if Saber were here, he'd probably want to get his hands on him too.
Okay, no, but these photos though, they're real photos taken of this dead mall that was in the Chicagoland area in this place called Harvey, Illinois. It's this like suburb, like real close to the Indiana border, like south of Chicago. It was, and it's the Dixmoor Mall.
Dixmoor?
Yes, Dixmoor. It's the place where the Blues Brothers shot that car chase scene inside of. So it died sometime, I think, in the 90s, or I think it died in the late 80s, and just stayed abandoned. And some urban explorer went and took all these photos. So I took them, I stole them and used them as a backdrop, as a reference to that. Part of these direction is pretty stellar. I also love the gritty look at the line art. Yeah. So for this one, I'd been playing around about that Mango. I'd been playing around a lot with Manga Studio and using different like pens and all that and like pressure. So I decided to pretty much make this like using I guess the charcoal tool, the charcoal pencil tool, and did all the line art, and then all the
Paint all the colors in watercolor.
Yeah, and watercolor stuff. Redacted creation wiki eating good tonight. You been there? Oh yeah, I was about to ask that. The Blue Brothers, yes.
I'm a troll man.
So yeah, I would like when I would pick my grandma up from work because she worked nearby it. I would always see this fucking dead husk of a mall, and it wasn't until later when I discovered that it was like a real, you know, that it was like a real, like the history behind it.
See, it's the pinnacle of...
Also, the quality, like the art quality for him, like is kind of interesting. Did you do the voice for Nelson Muntz? Yes, I did. That's my voice. And people about the voice.
The Brooklyn Rage.
Okay, I was going for a Chicago accent because again, the Dixmoor Mall and everything was like a Chicago area. It was a landmark. So for me, it was like I'm gonna try to do a Chicago accent. Oh, I did the voice for both Nelson and I pitched it down for Millhouse or Killhouse. I'm a soul man. XCS started.
No, I'm a troll man.
Yeah. I don't want you playing with something with bizarre hair. Awful hair.
I love your scenario about how bored is Bart pulling a troll call and starts singing.
No, but so for the voice, yeah, like I said, but people, I guess my Chicago accent wasn't good enough, so people just thought I was doing a Brooklyn accent. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Look here, Van Houten. Look, I don't know. I couldn't do it like that. Drake and Josh edition.
Oh,
Human strength. You underestimate.
You underestimate.
so he goes from to some grown man in jorts.
Okay.
Into the vest.
Also, I just literally updated. I took Nelson's outfit and just made it into a man's outfit.
And then he turns into a Morph Star character.
Made a mistake losing your arm.
God, he's huge.
You just made this fight a lot easier.
That's one of my favorite shots, by the way.
If you had put this in black and white and stuck it in a panel of the North Star manga and told me this was a character, I would have said yeah.
Ohara draw this. I think this is when I was super deep into Tetsuo Ohara.
I let my mooks die trying to kill you when I could have just torn you apart with my bare hands. I'm gonna make sure
You should have stayed out of this, Van Houten. You remember that day well.
you down for good this time.
You couldn't make it as a tin man. You didn't make it as a real man. You just had to turn yourself into a tin man.
The final boss, phase 1 versus phase 2. And then Millhouse gets an anime flashback and gets the power.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead. Oh.
It's a perfect anime. It's a... I don't know. We don't
okay, this... Nobody talks about the way I designed Bart. I literally just took their outfits and just like put them on like muscular adult men.
Me when I get shot.
Ah!
Tuma, Bart's down. Deploy a medic back for him.
Okay. I love how strong Nelson is because he fucking just like flicks a bullet into... He stops the bullet. He's fast enough to stop a bullet and catch it with his like index and thumb. And then just fucking flick it with actual like bullet, like with actual like firearm strength into another human being.
Maybe you can use one of them to save Simpson before you bleeds
That's imposing right there.
Like Lisa.
Or maybe you'll let him die just like Lisa.
And then Millhouse has an anime back.
Yeah, Nelson looking kind of hunky though. Yeah, he's real. Yeah, like, again, like that shot. I went a little hard around the pelvic area.
Mango, can I request some fan art of Van Houten Nelson? Look at this. Can I request some fan art of Nelson of Van Houten Rises Nelson?
Or he bleeds death. Or maybe you'll let him die just like Lisa.
Okay, so here's a cheat that I did. So this background, it is Okay, here's a cheat. I traced over the backgrounds for this scene, and then just obviously added the characters. But these backgrounds specifically, I wanted to pick the most dilapidated pictures I could find of like Detroit, and then use it for the background. And that's because in my head canon for the series, because they're hanging out in this like dilapidated, like this abandoned dead mall, and like these are like the most like industrial destroyed like Rust Belt looking places that they live in. It's because in my head like Springfield is like a Rust Belt like dilapidated town.
You want a used copy of Devil May Cry 2? Yeah, I can get you one.
Of course, Detroit. Thank you. She do be kind of beachy though.
Her hair is like.
Oh,
I know it's a transition
sense.
of Lisa's hair, but it's funny. I mentioned anime flashback, and her hair is super anime.
Again, but her hair is like a fucking starfish in the show. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Churros on Awuga.
He likes it. Also, here's another Lycan Jones trademark.
Girls wearing jackets.
Girls wearing jackets, specifically a jacket mostly associated with like tough blue collar guys. Because in this case it's she's wearing like a jean jacket, like something that again. Okay, you want to know like
me up here?
Okay, you want to add this to the trope wiki for Lycan Jones? I wanted to give you something. Or sorry, I'll do it in my in my Millhouse voice for Kill House. I wanted to give you something.
Sounds almost like Thanos.
I wanted to give you something. Also, man, I really had to like. All right, to get this shot correctly, I pretty much had to take a picture of like my own thighs and hands for this. So, her style is very Eastern. Yeah. Again, you want to simp to Ruma? Here you go. Also, look at this like again. I had to look for pictures of the most destroyed, abandoned parts of Detroit for this background here. And also this is my more charcoal pen.
Don't send him to Brazil. No. Send him to Detroit.
Send him to Detroit.
No, not anything. No.
Why you gotta do it me like this? I know you don't like me, but I'd really like you to have this. Or, I know you don't like me, but I'd really like you to have this.
It almost becomes Thanos. I know you don't like me. I really want you to have this.
That BG looks good, brother. Yeah. What's the difference? I don't know. What do you mean the difference in like art
Brazil
style?
or Detroit?
Oh yeah. Well, Detroit is like a smaller, concentrated Brazil.
It's okay if you don't like me. This is why Thanos needed this glove.
Look at these assholes.
I forget what's his name, the beanie one.
Jimbo.
Fucking Jimbo. There you go, Mango. He's in a Spider-Man like pose.
Okay, there's a reason for this. Lycan Jones's drawings of women. Yeah, well, I mean, it reaches its pinnacle in my Steven Universe trilogy, which will be for next week. But anyways, here's a little thing. I drew everybody in their poses to fit their fighting styles from the previous episode. Nelson being the leader, just casually hanging back. He knows he's stronger than all three of these fools put together. Kearney's up front. And also, by the way, Kearney using a gun. Yes, that's Spider-Man reference. No, Kearney using a gun is because in the Cartridge family, Kearney canonically in the Simpsons lore, or canon, can use a firearm. So, POV, big fellas. Well, there's Terumo, Saber, Tav, and Yuri's up here. So, because Dolph is an animal shapeshifter, he's got an animal-like pose. Because Dolph is a fucking anime swordsman, he's got an anime swordsman pose. Yeah, so... But yeah, Kearney being a gun user, or him being like a quick draw guy, that's because of the episode of the gun episode of The Simpsons from season 9. Fucking.
That's a nice Kearney.
I know.
He's wearing a turtleneck.
POV, you're Lisa.
POV, you're Lisa in Houten Rises.
POV, you're Lisa.
No.
You remember that day well. In case you just realized...
Hold on, pause. I just thought about something. Did Nelson sit there and let Milhouse have his flashback in real time?
Yes.
No, Nelson, you fool.
Looks like a House Harkonnen character. Yes, played by Stellan Skarsgård. He's definitely Baron Harkonnen. No, yeah, he's a House Harkonnen character. POV, you were continuing if you didn't finish a 30-minute cut of the latest 4-star episode.
You should have stayed out of this, Van Houten.
Okay, also, here's the thing about those backgrounds. About those moving backgrounds.
Trying to get away. Realize how futile this whole thing is. You should...
So I had to make like a looping background for this, but what I did was essentially make like a very extra long background that was the same length as this as the frame size. So it's essentially just a very long, kind of almost like how you would do it. I mean, I don't know. I had to like think about how to do traditional animation techniques, and then apply that to like digital animation. Again, most of this is done with tweens in Vegas. So
should have stayed out of this, Van Houten. Trying to get away, I see.
No, just getting a better angle.
yeah, of course. Genius.
I like you too, Milhouse, but not in that way.
And of course,
It's finally over.
so technically, Milhouse is still out there,
Genius.
and maybe he watched over Bart as he became a Supreme, as Justice Supreme Court. But I guess he wasn't around when Bart got fucking murked at a McDonald's.
I thought someone said it should have been probably was a Krusty Burger.
Okay, it should have been a Krusty Burger, but I didn't like. I don't know. It doesn't roll like McDonald's. I like the idea he was at a McDonald's and not a Krusty Burger, because then it wouldn't. Then I don't know. I feel like people wouldn't have picked up the Stand By Me.
He was
Reference.
stabbed in the throat 3 times and died instantly.
So yeah, because that's I think River Phoenix's character. Spoilers at the end of Stand By Me.
Spoilers for a
30-year-old movie.
For a 30-year-old movie we've all seen in a math class if we...
Yeah, so like at the end, River Phoenix, when like they're just talking about how everyone else was like so and so was drafted and killed in Vietnam or whatever, and then he's just like
Damn.
He stopped the fight at McDonald's and was stabbed in the throat. He died instantly. But also he stabbed in the throat 3 times and died instantly. I know I shouldn't laugh, but let me go back a little bit here.
Funny,
That
good
ending.
laugh.
Also, the music changes a few times because in the other one, the last one uses specifically "Blowout," the theme from "Blowout" by Pino Donaggio, and this one uses "Toxify's."
Killhouse.
Cyborg.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, and this is obviously like MS Paint here.
Kearney,
Really
take care of
different
this
MS Paint.
goon.
Also, I really had to do the detail on this fucking jean jacket.
Well, Mickey D should have gone with the Jack in the Crate.
Jack in the Crate. I do eat Jack in the Box more often than I eat at McDonald's, and it's only because Jack in the Box can satisfy my late night hungers.
It's funny how I just realized it's just a Simpsons thing, but Nelson and Milhouse both wear pink shirts. I think that's very funny.
Yeah, pink shirts and red shorts. It's so gross. This I like. I realize too, it's not all just tweens, but like the stuff that actually has to have like character movements is like I did have to redraw this. Also, I was just like my golden gun. How?
Also, if they were here, he'd be like, "Oh well, Carlos, you took those accuracy. He shot 5 shots out of a revolver."
Yeah. Well, okay. He shot one and he ate it. Then he shot the 4 other ones.
Yeah. So he shot 5 shots in total.
All right. Oh, I need to. Not this. The next part is the thing that makes me roll all the time. The fucking the gun coming out of his mouth makes me laugh all the time. Again, like this is why you should make animation that makes you laugh. Put stuff that makes you like put weird ass shit in your stuff, you know.
Waiting for, get him!
Don't make me laugh.
One of my favorite comments was, "Don't you hate it when you're fighting a guy he turns into a ball python?" It's not even the same snake.
What if you change to a different snake to be more optimal?
Yeah. Okay, I low key. Did he prime them? No, he did not. I low key kind of like Dolph's. Again, all I did was pretty much just take their basic outfit and add shit to it. Like he's got knee pads for some reason. He's got Ninja Turtle knee pads, and then a gun, and then like a freaking like scabbard. Also, why does this blood go from red blood color, then oxidizes into oil color?
Start image watermarked ball python. I don't know, Kraus. You tell me why his blood goes from blood
I'm not
to oil.
a gun expert. He did. Oh, you know what? He did prime them. You know what? I'm gonna say he did prime them. He did prime them. His robot body primes them
So
inside.
you're a cyborg now. You couldn't cut it as a real man, so you decided to make yourself into a tin one. Pathetic. What a waste of good technology.
We'll see about
That's
that.
a pretty big. That's like a pretty big roast.
Yeah.
You couldn't cut it as a real man.
Never made it. Couldn't cut it as a wise man.
The only
This fucking smug.
thing
POV. You're the pinnacle.
You're about to win this
Now,
pinnacle.
now feel when you're the pinnacle of human strength.
Where was the Nelson?
Wait. This is okay. This is real Giga Chat energy. It's the same.
Nelson. Where's the Nelson Muntz glow up meme?
Okay, first off, Nelson is a Giga Chat confirmed.
You'll see
Nelson
is the
Muntz glow up
pinnacle
meme.
of human strength. You underestimate me.
There you go.
Where's the Nelson Muntz glow up meme?
Oh, garbled. What?
Oh, Garfield.
It's okay. That's the other thing too. I think I was also going for a Garfield, like a white, trying to make me sound like wise guy. So,
Hello.
insert name here. I think I was trying to go for that, but like I said, in my head, I knew I was going for a Chicago like accent. But also, all right, Nelson buffs up so hard, he Giga Chads himself, that it rips the pink shirt and part of the legs off his already ripped jorts. And like pops the button on the waistband.
Jeez.
But does not destroy
His
his
vest.
jean jacket, his jean vest. How?
If you flex more, it's fucking sure.
Yes.
Made a mistake losing your arm like
You made him
that.
huge in that.
Just made this
He's
final
supposed to
body.
be. He's like enormous. That's another
That's
great
it?
shot. But yeah,
I
anyways.
let my moves die trying to kill you when I could have just.
I
torn you
spent a
apart
lot of
with my
time trying to
bare
get like the
hand.
mouth movements correct too. That's something that I'm
Gonna
very
make
picky
sure I
about.
keep you
So
down.
is this Tom's?
Yeah, like hands or
Got
something
some
like that. It's a
tricks,
shoe
I
store. Or fucking
Maybe
Bart.
you can use
I mean, I don't know,
weapons to
you
save
can't-
Simpson
you can't
before
do
he bleeds to death.
that.
Or maybe. What a waste.
It
of
wasn't
good
enough that he killed
technology.
his sister.
Oh, okay. Well. Hold on. Did I go ahead here? Oh no.
What happened?
All right. Spoilers. Here comes the Easter egg. The dungeon. This one's for you, buddy. So, anyways,
So you about to say Dan?
I was gonna talk a little bit more about it, but I decided, you know what? I already kind of clicked ahead, so guys, get ready. So, in the year of our Lord, I can't remember what year, Mr. Danjin Aruni, along with some other pals, decided to do a Japanese dub of Van Houten Rises. This is it. Tab asked me if I was going to do this. I said, only if Danjin's okay. And he said Danjin's okay. If Danjin's not okay with this, he needs to speak
No,
it.
Danjin said so. He actually asked me before.
Okay, well, if he asked you and this is okay, we're going to do it. So,
As an anime watcher and connoisseur, I shall review this.
all right. So get ready
No
for
bias.
a whole new version that you've never listened to before.
Kill House. Don't
Oh wait, no, wrong one.
Kill House.
as a real man.
Hold on.
Couldn't make it as a wise man. Couldn't make it as a poor man.
The only thing you'll see is the
Okay, that's not it. Sorry. Alright, please tell me this is it. There we go. Okay, this is it. This is it.
よくシンプルん。あなたはとそだだ。しかしそれはわた。いさにこんにちは。
I do like those shots.
そうじゃないばい。ミルハウス。わあ、意味知らん。フィルハウス。
どちらもそのキルハウス今
Kill House done.
Also, all right. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at the quality of the thing.
As someone who watches anime, you could have Danjin could have made that line
No, I'm
so
I'm,
much
I'm,
cooler by saying Chigao Kono wa Kill House da. Kiru House.
oh,
But you know,
I was gonna
whatever.
say, oh man, Van Houten Rises got so popular that it got fan dubbed in Japan.
It's so funny. It's so funny because with the Japanese dub, it's supposed to be a Yakuza
Kill
parody
House?
now.
Yeah.
これはさないで。このそう
I'm sorry. This is Ghost in the Shell.
それキャリアをやる。
I feel like you could have done a better dub job. You got the Japanese pronunciations down a little better.
Supervised. I could have
Like a
written.
consultant.
Yeah.
This is, you know, he did his best. He had a plan, he had a degree, and he achieved it.
Fuck it, I'll do my
あなたはサイボーグダン
Fine,
ス。
you do one. Do a Spanish
あ
one.
なたはスズの仕事に行くわた。おやな。
I'm trying to say,
うじゃなき
how would you say, like, or the kill
そう
house?
いうことだし
Why did I? Kill House. Kill
人間
House.
の強さピナクルを目撃する。
That's a lot. That's a lot.
致命的な間違い。あなたの腕を失うためにこの戦いは簡単だろう。これでしょうか私はあなたからのより多くの戦いを期待していた。なんてかわいそうな。より良いダブルチェックは確かに。
I think he knows that.
予測可能なトリック。そう使ってシンプルの保全してみてください。彼がリセのように死ぬ前に。
It's the greatest shit post ever.
Okay. Also, why didn't Danjin?
What's going on?
We're watching Van Houten Rises. We're listening to Danjin's Japanese dub. Why didn't Danjin subtitle this in Japanese?
That would have been easier. That would have been great.
Yeah. Also, hello Tempo. We're watching Sword Art Online. Yes. That was done by Studio Loans itself. Yeah. First official Studio Loans production right here. The secret one that wasn't supposed to be seen. I didn't know Danjin was a voice actor. Me, he isn't. Sorry,
あ
Dan.
なたはよく覚えている。しかし最後にもあなたの努力は
It is
見て
Danjin's
た。
voice.
とても長いベンハウテン。握る私は見る。
いやより良い角度
Okay, I like his Van Houten voice. I like his Kill House voice more. Okay, so there was supposed to be.
It would have been great if he found a Japanese scene for it.
Okay, he did find. Oh wait, hold on. Did you hear the female Lisa?
No.
Okay, because he did. I think he did have someone, or I think it's on here, but I just think it's like really low. So, I thought it was some text-to-speech voice. No, it's Danjin's voice.
BRB
Also-
making the Dakota dub.
Thank you. I'll do it in Spanish. Oh yes, please, Darkland Master.
Edit.
Milhouse. ¿O prefieres que te llamamos Thrill House? No. O ahora es Kill House.
Ninguno.
No, and I think that I mean it's not exact, but I think it's a better version. But shit, I'll do a Spanish dub right now. Watch. Killhouse, no me hagas reír. No manches.
No manches,
Killhouse,
güey.
no manches, way. No, I'm kidding. Kearney.
Mata ese pendejo.
No.
This goon.
Goon.
I would actually, no, I don't think I
Mata
could.
ese güey.
I don't speak Spanish enough to like do a proper.
Yes, you do.
Not on the regular. I would have to really think about it. Okay, I have to make it sound natural, not sound like
We can just do.
somebody's doing like a direct dub. Because like as you know, as someone who does as someone who is a nitpicker about translations, that like if you can either do a literal translation or you could do or get like the feeling of it. And honestly, I prefer getting close to the original vocal intent.
Fuck it. You know what? If Darkling's gonna do the Spanish dub and the Turo's gonna do Lakota dub, I'm gonna do the French dub.
Please. Do a Montreal dub, Montreal French dub, just to make Angriest Pat fans even angrier.
I was gonna say to make Yuri angrier.
What a sheeple on the whole Montreal. I'm not gonna do that.
So tonight by Milhouse.
He doesn't like the Quebecois.
Which is more like, let them do whatever they want.
Tochiramo.
Honestly, honestly,
Sono kill Alcima.
Millhouse más como Mata House. Got him.
Casa de Matar.
I would have liked it if he did make Japanese titles. Actually, you should do it better. I think you could do a better Japanese dub.
No offense to Danjin, but I can't.
Well, Denjin knows that he did his best.
If I remember correctly, Danjin talked about it, and he's like, oh, well, this was just a shit post.
Yeah. Why did Denjin do this? Exactly what he said.
It's a shit post.
Milhouse. ¿Has visto la serie japonesa Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Anata wa Cyborg Datsu.
He's watched Cyborg 009 too much.
Anata wa Suzuno Shikoto
Which, by the way, I like that series.
Oh, where na.
More about the big dog. There's way more love than it got.
I know. Okay, first off, every 2000s kid, every millennial and 2000s kid, fucking loves Big O. I love Big O. I
No,
think
Big O is another case of it would be more popular in America than Japan.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy. That actually means don't think about when they tried to do it.
Anata no Yudeo Rushinal Tamemi Kono Tatakai wa
Well, okay, well, they
Katan
help on the...
Okay, regardless, don't swim.
Great Shuka Tachi wa Natakara no Yorioku no Tatakai o Kitai Shite
It's like how 4 Kids
Natai
had
Kawai
a
so
game getting season 3 and 4.
Yori Daburo Chaku Watashi
Oh
Kadi
shit, Carl's not the type of
Tosoku
I'm
Kanda
old.
Tariku
Alright.
Mando, you think I'm an old top?
Hosen Shite Mite
I'm an old taku. Not only do I love Saint Seiya, and because I grew up
Los
with...
Caballeros de Zodiac.
Okay, no. I literally when I would visit my family in Mexico, the 4 anime shows we would watch on TV are Ranma y Medio, Los Caballeros del Zodiaco, Dragon Ball, y Dragon Ball Z. Yes. Cibro 009. I love, alright, no joke, I have a great love for Cyborg 009. I was really, really upset when
Carlos, I forget.
Toonami, cut it. What?
Is this the movie? Is this the third movie?
It is the third movie, that's literally what it says. Number 3. It's what I think when they fight Hades.
La reencarnación de...
You want me to read it in Spanish?
Yeah, do it.
La reencarnación ella es la diosa y la guerra de la guerra y contra Lucifer. Well, it's technically 2. It's la reencarnación ella es de la diosa de la guerra y contra Lucifer. So you can't read that.
I can read Spanish. I'm just not good at
Pronouncing it.
Finalmente llega. Finalmente llega a ti el I'm so bad. I can read it well. I can read it well, guys. Okay, I'm just really bad at pronunciation.
No, I'm like okay. In terms.
Oh, this is the series finale.
Yes. In terms of my anime watch stuff, Tenchi Muyo. I've talked about this I think before, but Tenchi Muyo is like one where I have like a great love for because it was like one of the first like kind of more older kid anime. So it that I watched. In fact, I've told Tab about this a few times, but when Tenchi Muyo came out, I was when's the Russian dub? When I have some Russian fans who are willing to waste their time to do this.
You know what's crazy? This came out in '87.
Nice. It's a vintage tape. Yeah, guys, Tabby knows how to read Spanish. Trust him.
Man, are you sure? Oh, I'm gonna fucking.
Hey, Sex Tempo is in the chat. You should do the thing you always say.
What?
If you see Sex Tempo in the street,
If I see Sex Tempo in the street,
I'll fuck him.
I'll fuck him.
Gosh,
If I see True on the street,
I'll
take him to McDonald's for the McRib.
Shimoda's artwork. No, so Tenchi Muyo was one of the main ones I watched, and that's funny because I watched it when I was 12, when it came out on Toonami, and let's just say Ryoko was like the first anime girl that got the loins going when my hormones started kicking in. Like, what a time to hit puberty and have Tenchi Muyo and Ryoko be there for you, because man, those necklines were
yo,
fantastic.
same, bro.
But in terms of like, the funny thing is that I think now as I get older, my inability to keep up with every new season, every new anime season that's coming out that Crunchyroll keeps pushing on us, I find myself more and more going back and discovering obscure and like older anime titles from like the 70s and like 80s. So, like, I fucking watched Sherlock Hound the other day. One of Miyazaki's earlier TV works. It's a weird show. I've also told Tab I watched all of Lupin Part 1, and I have a great love for Part 1. I know Part 2 is the number 1, and Part 3 is hard to get a hold of legally right now. But Part 1 is like, man, I really love the direction they go with Part 1. It's like so independently, at least the first half with the original director is like so cool and gritty. And then when Miyazaki kicks in, it's like, oh, all this is just a dry run for Cagliostro. Like, all this is clearly setting up for Cagliostro right here. It's amazing how, like, whatever Miyazaki and and his buddy, what's his name? Isao and Takahata, when whatever Miyazaki and Takahata are doing, pretty much gets like Miyazaki comes back and he's like, all right, Lupin has had like a resurgence. You want to do a Lupin movie?
Okay.
Mr. Miyazaki's like, sure. I did this before. He pretty much takes whatever he did with that and pretty much ranks it up to like matures it like a fine wine. So, message retracted. God damn.
Darkland Master.
So, anyways, before I go on talking more about anime stuff, I want to transition a little bit here and show some behind-the-scenes artwork for this stuff. So, give me 1 second. I'm going to do a brief intermission. All right, no, It's not it. I was just getting no, it was intermission. Darkland. I want a refund. No, you're getting something better. You're getting behind the scenes shit. Like, look, okay, seriously, look at all this. So these are literally MS Paint files that I had to like kind of chroma key out, sort of. But here's a good shot of what the bullies look like.
Oh, go back to that.
Hold on. Alright.
The big fellas when we capture Set's tempo.
Yeah, it's funny how often you want to like harass Sex Tempo.
You know, I'm pretty cool with main bro. Danjin is my mortal enemy. Set's tempo's in between, so I decided I'll just fuck with them.
Yeah. So it's weird how Saber is Kearney. And Turbo's the tallest guy. He's tall.
And finally,
sorry, he's Jimbo.
Finally, Turbo can be tall.
But yeah, so here's
Well, Set's tempo, I made it despite your directions.
well, Sex Tempo, I made it despite your directions. Despite your directions. Well, Sex Tempo, I made it despite your directions.
Restraining order, you motherfucker.
Look,
I have Saul Goodman on my side.
look here, Sex Tempo. I need you. Hi, this is Nelson Muntz from
From Van Houten.
from the Van Houten Rises DVD. If you bought this, cool. If you didn't and you're pirating it, I'll fuck you in the street. Right here, I'm telling you.
I'll find you.
Anyways, I'm about to kill Simpson here, so do me a favor and buy this DVD. And if you bought it, thank you. Enjoy the show. In Spanish. Hola. Hola.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos al DVD de Van Houten Rises. Mi nombre es Nelson. Espero que estés disfrutando este DVD con todos estos extras. Pero si lo robaste, te voy a pedir que mejor lo pagas. O te voy a llegar y te voy a acabar tu mundo. Rises, but it's on Laserdisc. Okay, low-key, Laserdisc was the best way to watch stuff in the early home video era. So anyways, here's a close-up of Bart.
I love that Bart.
Okay, how else? Alright, let me ask you. The Chinese dub? I am not gonna attempt that.
No,
That's racist.
I'll go call up Sean Abbey, the big buff guy. He'd be the perfect.
No, I don't want anyone. Look, I'm not good with Xi Jinping. I'm trying
I
to.
thought you said your shoulder credits were up.
No, I lied. Once I told everybody that I had stock in Taiwanese I told them that I had a collection of Taiwanese movies by filmmakers like Hao Shou Shen and Tsai Ming-ling. They got very upset.
You should have placed them all with Jackie Chan.
Negative 3,000 so good. Eric Dub one. I wish I knew more languages. Anyway.
What is this going to be the new meme where we start redubbing Van Houten Rises in different languages?
It's shorter, so it's easier to dub, I think, and there's less dialogue. I mean,
Negative.
Hold on.
3,000 social credits.
Also, to read, because I'm surprised Danjin hasn't tried to ask you guys to do a Japanese dub of Fourth Star. Considering,
I'll supervise that script.
yeah, I'd like to see you try. Anyways, also, how else was I supposed to do Bart's hair except as like a tall, flat top, spiky flat top?
The big fella's dubbed when pigs fly to Remo.
So this is okay. Here's a little thing. The art style here was inspired by part 7 and 8.
I can see clips.
Yeah. Well, also it's the nose. It's the nose and the face, and also the like that little fold at the top of the, like this part here. Like this face is very part 8. Very Jojolian. Oh, I'd buy it. Thank you. And
Nelson Pog. Nelson Pog.
I see. Mejor. No compraste la versión oficial. Bueno. Has hecho el decisión peor de tu vida.
I think you just need to watch a bunch.
Grow wings now.
I think you should just watch a bunch of like
Okay,
clips
so
of like Spanish soap operas and then use that as a base for the Spanish Latin America.
All right, so here's the thing. So this shot right here. So I use a tween for this arm. So this arm goes. So when Nelson whips out his butterfly knife.
Oh, what is it? A spy from TF2?
Yeah, literally.
What is that? A strange knife?
That is, but like, yeah.
Nelson got me acting unwise. You know, Trumo was in the Ming Dynasty.
Of course. No, but seriously, I use a tween for his arm. I did a lot of cheats for the first one. And obviously right here, that's the arm. Like the hand, you know. That's a pretty good neck. I'd bite that neck. Me showing up to the all-you-can-eat buffet, like
To the yummy buffet.
All right, here's close-ups of the other bullies. Here's Jimbo.
He's kind of cross-eyed.
And that's supposed to be.
Oh.
But also that big fucking scar. That's an NFT. Good idea. I'll make a killing. But also, so here's Jimbo. Man, I really kind of like that mouth scar. What happened to this man?
Sword practice.
Oh,
Kearney, I love. This Kearney's great.
Kearney's so into him, so we've tattooed his own first initial over his eyebrow. Also, shaves his eyebrow. Shaves his head, shaves his eyebrow.
Kearney kind of looks like he's going Super Saiyan 3 with the hair.
Huh. And Dolph.
Dolph looks so apathetic.
He doesn't give a shit.
Actually, he's not a Bishi looking. Go back. It's not a Bishi, it's a bit.
His forehead's huge. I can see, like your Yuki Tomino. Nice. Alright.
Oh, he just called you the Gundam Man. Sir, what do you think of these Demon Slayer movies and the Evangelion movies? I can make something better.
Oh, wow.
Oh, big man.
Also, look at this. Danjin breaking in...
Breaking into safe
No,
system.
Danjin breaking into Big Fella's HQ to save Sex Tempu be like, where's the previous arcs? There are not... Okay, I did say that there was going to be a previous arc where I was going to do a flashback where Lisa had a stand that was Lenny called Classical Gas.
I thought it was going to be Dental Plan. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. It was
he was going to fight Mr. Burns, whose stand was Smithers.
Dental Plan.
Lisa needs braces. Alright. What do you think of this Millhouse?
He's fucking ripped.
Okay,
look at those lines.
Okay,
His pectorals.
Look at how. Well, those are first off his collarbones, but look how huge the head hole, the neck hole is for that shirt.
The fucking Jotaro shirt be like. His neck hole is even as huge.
Say, same color shirt. You're right. Got me acting. Otherwise,
I love his eyebrows. They're so powerful.
You got me acting.
What's the matter? What's the matter, What's the matter, Van Houten?
Look at that strong chin, man.
What's the matter, Van Houten? That Lisa Simpson had you acting unwise. That Lisa broad had you acting.
And here's some
backgrounds.
Here's some backgrounds. So, Danjin, as they're saving me, more like underneath management. Oh no! Alright. Alright, here you go. Here is more of that.
This is what it should be like on a versus screen for a fighting game.
Versus.
So Caliber be like Yoshimitsu versus Son Mina in.
Anyways. Alright, also notice. Okay, notice how less muscular I make Millhouse. 'Cause look at that. Look at those arms. He's like more.
But his shirt hole, head hole on the shirt is so fucking big.
So many EX, not EXE activated. Nelson's color palette for Terry Bogard. Yeah, honestly. I don't like this angle. He looks weird. He looks like a weird monster, man.
He looks scared.
I know. He is scared. He's just like, he's never seen... He just got shot in the face. Also some more... Here's the...
The bullets.
Yeah. Now he's ripped again.
I don't know why this looks like just the process demon in the doorway.
Dong never die backgrounds. Yeah. POV. You're Nelson Munson. You just kidnapped Bart. kidnapped and tortured Bart.
POV.
Kill House is your sleep paralysis and demon.
You know, I just reminded them of POV Danger Saving Sets Tempu. You know what?
Oh yeah, here's a little effect, by the way.
Tempu Mango, we ought to talk. As your HR guy, I keep getting complaints about sexual harassment in the office place. You guys just chill out for a while. Save this for outside of work where I don't have to do the paperwork. Please, guys, come on.
Also, at this point, I toned down all of the,
Curry looks like he has a double chin.
He is, he's fat.
Curry's pretty ripped. Look at his collarbone.
He's ripped fat.
Oh, he's Sean fat.
Yeah, no, but at this point, I've also toned down all the shading. Like, all the shading is now with, like, actual, like, color shading instead of cross-hatching with the pencil tool and MS Paint. So, which is also the big change. I mean, I do some little bit of, like, you know, like shadows with like the pen, but it's mostly all color now.
I love Nelson, sorry, Milhouse's eyes and like he's holding all the bullets in his mouth.
Oh, this is JoJo Inspired, by the way. Sorry, that's pretty violent, guys.
The Emperor.
All right, who the heck holds a sword like? Is he riding his sword? This man's riding his sword?
Dawn's sword, bro.
You want to talk to HR? He's got the whole like Spaceballs thing going on here. Also, Jimbo looks pretty like he looks like Ezra Miller.
If only Saber were here, he'd appreciate that.
POV, you're about to get your Jimbo about to turn into a ball python. Okay, look at the confidence here. He's like, I'm gonna catch this. This will be easy.
Easy.
What?
Imagine just punching a snake.
Imagine me about to turn that feel when you're about to turn into a ball python with a
Samurai
watermark.
Showdown.
Yeah. It's not even the correct snake. There you go.
He changed his pose. He went from what?
Yeah. Well, he slid down that
Also,
escalator.
he has a giant. I always forget what the round part on the swords are.
Oh, guard.
He has a giant guard on his. Obviously, what might be like a Wakazaki. Wakizashi katana.
Okay. Also, who? Look at that pose. He's just got like one hand open palm and the other one holding it. He's at his most zen. He did a zen strike. You could see the tech.
Superior tech.
Yeah. That feel when you try to bully your childhood bully and he turns out to be a cyborg. When the quiet kid when the nerdy kid in class turns into a cyborg.
When the quiet kid in class has a gun for a mouth.
All right, so this is how I did this. So I had this. So I had the ball python asset,
Kabuki.
and what I did is, yeah. So what I did was, I had it in Vegas. I had it zoom up, fly around here, zoom back over here, and then go up to his face. So that's how I was able to do that shot where like the arm rocket goes up to his face.
Milhouse is doing the nay nay.
Not do the whip. Not do the nay nay. When you can't defeat your sleep paralysis demon.
So you show that you're the pinnacle of human strength.
It's yeah, it's primed. It's pre-primed background.
Pre-cummed.
I'll kill you.
It's like your wife once did.
Pre-nutted. Pre-nutted. Okay, here are those backgrounds too. Those moving backgrounds. See? So. Clicker. Copyright Ken Fager. Use gun. The fucking ball python. No. It gets better. There you go.
Did you edit this image?
No. What I did was I took this picture of a snake and then photoshopped out the tree branch it was on. Is this part of the Bar Streisand universe? No, it's part of its own Simpsons universe.
Simp.
It's part of its own simp universe. It's actually part of its own simp universe.
Mal.
More like the mauled.
Oh.
Alright, alright, last part.
Oh.
So here we go. I'm gonna fight. This is where the studio changes.
Me when I launched Danjin across the mall, across the Big Fella studio.
Me when I finally kill Sex Tempu? Yeah. Sex Tempu dying. Mauled. Seed. Cope.
No, that's not Cope yet.
Cope. Yeah, here's all the assets.
There you go, this is Seethe.
Alright, here's your close-up of Nelson's death.
Oh.
Nelson Mandela's death.
Oh.
This is how he died in that prison in the 80s.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. I don't know what this is for. But yeah, here's more shots. I recycle a lot of these. I don't know what are these from?
The fucking back
Okay,
the back rooms.
Here's the funny thing. I do have a whole folder for animation stuff that was meant to be used for mouth movements. So these are all like the mouth movements things. This is very limited.
Go back. That one's smug. We should make those as emotes when you have the chance.
Me when there's soup. Me with no soup. Me with soup. Again, the changes between the art stuff.
It's a different animators worked on this.
ARG. There's your favorite shot of him being enormous.
God.
Okay, it was also easier to draw with in Manga Studio.
I think you just said Among Us.
No, it's easier to draw these muscles in a Manga Studio. In Manga Studio.
Among Us.
All right, so here's some like motion blur I use.
Ooh. Mango, you'll like that. Oh, you looked at me.
One of my favorite things that I did, again, this is for animation stuff, it's like, yeah, and then,
He does Gogeta's Kitomega Shenron.
yeah,
Oh.
again, real anime shit, real anime hours here.
He was unimpressed by his own work.
Nah, could have done that better. POV. You just got knocked out by Nelson. Wow, I didn't realize this is when I started really using motion blur to like cheat on movements.
There you go, Mango.
No, Mango does it better. This is a real like I don't want to draw every fucking thing, so I'm just cheating with motion blur. With
Better than it was in better than if it was in Tweens.
No, not motion. It's not motion blur, but smear frames. I use a lot of smear frames for this.
That's fine.
Also, he took his arm and ripped it in half for no reason.
Flex.
I know.
He ripped the middleman's arm.
All right, Terumo, the Houten Rises. Yeah. See, look at this. That feeling when you nutted in, but you don't feel anything anymore.
Oh, he ripped his arm. Okay, I see now.
The fact that his mouth turns into a goddamn puppet mouth when he whips out the mouth gun.
You designed this.
That damn Nelson looking thick. Oh, Mango thirsty for Nelson. Ooh.
What's the matter, monkey?
Rip Chris Ayres.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chris Ayres. I like this shot a lot. Where it's like the whole his face is like
He's massive.
He's also massive. Fucking pelvic lines.
Oh yeah. All right, Van Houten. You know what to do now.
He molded, and now he's coping when he remembers Lisa, and then he's seething.
Yeah. Alright, so he's pretty much gonna Omni-Man this guy. I did it before. Nah, I'm kidding. Invincible had been out for a while.
Well, this is really like North Star-ish. Or North Star.
Alright, here you go. Here's a good example of the animation where he launches his head. It's not bad, you know. I really use the techniques I learned from my animation class pretty well for this. I like to think.
Well, at least
bad.
At least you didn't take a 3D animation class to learn how to do that bear animation.
Oh, I love that Colin's bear.
Dun, 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 dun.
Smokers when they get a stone.
Ah! Running away, I see.
Just getting a better angle. That's a real scene right there.
Space laser sneaky eyes.
He shoots through his lenses, man. Also, I did do the little like thing where his like eyes. But also that's high pressure fluid, not even laser. Space Ripper sneaky eyes.
Yeah, Space Ripper sneaky eyes. Oh, go back. It kind of looks like, dude, that would be salt.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's quite handsome without his glasses. Look at that. What?
I know.
At least he was a lucky lady.
Yeah.
Finally. Can you imagine showing up, working at the ER front desk and you see a decapitated cyborg's head?
I think, okay, in my head he puts his head back on.
But he closes his eyes!
I know, but I'm pretty sure he puts his head back on. He's not gonna walk over to the ER with this guy. Alright, and then last part here.
No!
Alright.
Could I make you as a wise man?
Alright, here we go. They're just hanging out on a rooftop.
And George 16 best scene.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Again, that's another influence. You go to
Do it
Rumo.
for me, Bart. For me, the blunts, the animals.
I don't know what it is. I guess I really like this flashback. It's one of my best work, I think. Not just like even if I did like trace over that background.
I trace all my drawings.
I know, but like no, but I just like the mood. You know. I think it's where I start getting more atmospheric in my work, maybe.
That melancholy smile. I'm gonna make that my profile picture.
This one?
No. Hey guys, anybody want to match profile pictures with me? I'll be that melancholy Ben Houten. Someone can be Lisa.
Here you go, Tarumo. Awooga. Does that read as like a little like ring box?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I always feel dumb whenever I see animation work frame by frame. Like, it's so easy the way it looks. It's not. It fucking sucks. I often question whether or not I want to continue animating and just go back to doing like live action stuff.
We can make a movie.
Well, okay, when you said that you wanted to remake Night of the Living Dead with big fellas, here's the thing you forgot to bring up. I have a 60mm camera. Oh, we could actually shoot it on film, you dummy, and I can process it at home. Make it look low quality and ruin this fuck.
Alright, so we can go to South Dakota and go film with Turumo?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Turumo, we're heading over.
Milady?
Milady.
What about this one, Tav? Okay, you know what? I do keep it consistent. I have that weird shack on top. It's right there, and then it's also in that corner there, so.
That shack is where Milhouse lives.
Okay, actually, you know what? I think this
that shack is where Milhouse's dad lives.
Well, I might have actually drawn some of these myself. Not all of these are just, you know. Because also...
Nope. We're going to South Dakota, man. I'm sorry. We gotta film this stupid thing.
Yeah. Because, okay, also...
Let's make it better than Tom Savini's remake.
His remake is fine. Also, I think for the background, I might be able to find the reference photos for these, because I know I photoshopped some of these together. Alright, and then...
There you go, guys. That's a nice Lisa shot.
I don't like how thin her neck is when I notice it.
POV. Milhouse is about to give you a ring.
Nice. Nice. He just wants us to be friends still. I'm okay with this. Oh no!
Oh hell no!
Look at these.
Goodbye, Mango. Lisa's Mango now. That's it. Lisa's mango.
Lisa's mango. Sex Tempu's part. The big fella's about to take out the small fellas.
This is the scene of Danjin about asking Sets Tempu to work on to be a part of Studio Loans, and then the B find out about it and have Saber take Mango out.
So there is a thing here. I forgot to say. There is a longer version of the scene that I had to cut down for time and effort. So in the original scene, it was going to be the same way. Rooftop, they show up. This part right here was going to be longer. It was going to be... Milhouse was going to jump in front of the bullet and then get shot. And then he gets shot multiple times and falls off the rooftop and lands in like a dumpster nearby at the bottom. But then also sees like Lisa fall off after getting shot and die, and also dies next to her, dies next to him. So it was going to be a lot longer. Well, also actually no. What was going to happen was he would fall down, and then it would be like his crumbled, dying, like mortally wounded self looking up, and then just hearing the final gunshots, and Lisa's figure like getting hit, but then stumbling forward. And then him going back, and then him...
Milhouse. Oh, God, Lisa, what did they do to you?
Oh, God.
It's okay, Milhouse. I was never destined for greatness anyway.
Well, you know.
Please.
You're going to be president of the United States. What are you talking about? So, yeah. So, I think that's it. Let me see if I can find one more thing. If I can find the original backgrounds that I used that were photoshopped to create those backgrounds, I'll be a very happy man, Colonel Guile. But soon you'll be a dead one.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, the Grimp.
Thanks for the surprise, you dummy. Here's a little sneak peek for next time. No, that's not good. That's not gonna happen.
Bart, Mr. Let's hear it.
I can't remember if you told me that Terumo's favorite thing is that.
Terumo loves to quote it. He's always like, Saber, Mr. Let's get out of here. And Saber's like, shut up.
I can't. I don't think might be another folder. Where are you? Because I want to tell myself that I didn't just wholesale steal that. Oh no, here it is. There you go. Here's one shot. That's one element. Hold on. All right, so here's a rooftop that the boys are hanging out on, and then this one too. Here's all references for that. It's really weird. Oh, here's the background Lisa's in front of actually. Anyways, I
ruined town. What is this? Fucking Schlonz and vodka?
Yeah.
Oh, no one ever talks about this animation anymore.
My first one for your stuff.
Mule Boy, classic.
I need a medic bag. Anyways.
Yo, John got down and after no one revived him.
I need a medic bag. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like, you guys have any other questions or anything about about all this?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why are the Simpsons yellow? George Romero couldn't answer in Night of the Living Dead. Now you got it. Hey!
Alright. Okay, well, alright. Tab, do you have any questions about Van Houten Rises? While you do that, I'll just show a bunch of Tabby radios at AM.
The partner note. Hey, that's Simpsons related. There you go.
There you go.
Don't ever say Krauser did nothing for society.
I never looked it up.
5 anime questions.
Alright, when Deer Simulator was on. Hey Kraulos, where do you get your sound effects from? That's my only question. My sound effects,
Dragon Ball.
They are all Dragon Ball sound effects. I can't remember the website I got it from, but I was just looking for anime sound effects one time, and I don't know. I guess like somebody just had like all this whole rip of all the Dragon Ball sound effects. So that's the main thing I use them for. That Bardudo is incredible. Thank you. So that's all the best I can tell you. No, I'm gonna. He makes them himself.
It's your favorite drawing. It's when you say you have a good law.
I'm disappointed that I clicked. Ugh. I'm not going back to that one.
You two are a bunch of cherry boys. They won't like it.
Maybe a little bit. All right, one more. Cosplay up.
If you can name all three of them, I'll give you $5 over PayPal. What is tab eating?
Yeah. So that's actually, Sex Temple brought up, is that tension? No. Sex Temple brought up a very interesting thing. I have considered making my own sound effects, and I remember one time. Actually, all right, the one time I have made my own sound effects was on Invasion Radio, the college film that
we all love.
Aliens and Airwaves is based off of. That was 100%, like the second half of that after the Mr. Alexander's broadcast is 100% all me Foleying that.
What about the sound effects that happen when somebody's surprised or something dramatic happens at the low piano key sound?
Those ones. I think I just Googled at the time anime sound effects or shock sound effects, and I think they just showed up. I think like somehow.
Also, those drawings are hella good. Haha.
Thank you. I think that I don't know. I think I just found them. I can't remember what website, but I think it might have been from the same one I found because it was an entire folder for Dragon Ball and for Dragon Ball sound effects. But the shock one and the katana one, like the katana one for one is I know the main one I go to is Sound Bible for generic sounds, but the katana slash, the katana gesture, all the shock sound effects are just generic anime sound effects that I just Googled for. So you might be able to find them like that. Oh, here's another one. Remember when we used to do this on Saturday?
Oh yeah, I remember 5 anime questions.
What is Tab eating? Why spaghetti? You told me to draw those SpaghettiOs, didn't you?
Yes.
Also, man, like look at this Lego wreck. Also,
another background you love using.
Because it's the one where Millhouse breaks in.
Yeah, the back rooms.
Oh yeah, no, you're welcome, man. Yeah, please, like, just look them up. I mean, like I said, all I did was just Google anime sound effects, and I couldn't find a lot of good ones. So I went more specific. I did Dragon Ball sound effects, and that did the trick. Ugh. Remember from the cursed episode?
That's one of my favorite ones.
Speaking of The Simpsons, right there.
There's parts. Donald.
You can tell this is like at a Mexican like carnival. La Pantera Rosa's right there.
Yeah.
Would you ever make a sequel? I think. Well, like I said before, I wanted to make a prequel.
The Halloween Hall of Fame.
Oh, here you go. When I did consider making a prequel about Lisa having a stand that was Lenny. Like I said, I brought this up a few times already, but that was the closest thing I wanted to make like a sequel for, or at least a prequel, because I was obsessed with the song Classical Gas and the fact that Lisa plays it, and Lenny's like, now do Classical Gas. So that's the only thing. This iconic thing, by the way.
Dorito Sad AM Special Edition.
Okay, if you cut out the Sad AM Special Edition thing, this could be a thumbnail for some like essay video, just like why like and left YouTube 4 hours long. Remember this?
The MatPat episode.
Remember when we did that MatPat update?
Oh yeah, when he was malding.
Yes, I can't remember what he was malding about, but
Gamer from Mars.
Oh, that's right. But there's the Terumo favorite like in having a good law. Wait, it was from the. Were we malding about Gamer from Mars, or was Gamer from Mars malding about
MatPat was malding about Gamer from Mars.
Really?
And I was keeping you updated on that, because I think it was really funny how he was just like, I do look at porn. My wife. Actually, no, I don't look at porn. I can't. My wife.
Well, is that the Spider-Man reference that he dumps the? Yes, that is a Spider-Man reference. Because I love that cover. It's so iconic.
Man, you'll be like, is that a Spider-Man reference?
Oh!
The Momo-kun update! One of the rare times my eyes are drawn.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Adult music or baby music.
Remember when we...
That was the Uncle Tab episode.
Yeah.
The Nidri update!
Okay, for real? Alright, Alright, here's the funny thing. Alright.
Babe.
No, for real. I'm gonna hold on this image even if, like, because YouTube can't tell if those are breast or pectoral muscles.
She's fucking right up.
No, but in all seriousness though, when I still had my Twitter, I uploaded this and apologized ahead saying I tried to draw Jessica Nigri for the stupid podcast I was doing. She doesn't look great. Somebody's like, I think she looks lovely. I'm like, bruh.
Tomorrow wants to see more than Momo-kun, I imagine.
No, he doesn't. Here's a better one I did.
She looks anorexic.
I know, it's not great, but also, it's not great.
Legends Odyssey.
Okay, the best one I did was maybe, let me go back a little bit. I'm gonna, just to go back, this is the best version of her I've done. And also Momo, and the forbidden one that I do not want to talk about anymore. Legends Odyssey, that was for our short-lived movie show on Jake and Lone's channel.
Saber update.
Oh, I love the Saber update. Just look at it, it's just like, Saber, where are you?
Saber, where are you? You're supposed to pick us up.
You didn't specify what time.
No!
Now is relative to where I am.
God damn it, you're here. Was this from the first episode?
No, Christmas one.
Oh, yeah. Saber Krampus. It's great.
It's the tongue. It's the tongue that makes it work. Saber dresses up like a Krampus. Here you go. One of my favorite ones.
By the way, this is back when Sabe's Sabe.
I can just go and say it.
When Sabe's eyes used to be black instead of white.
Yeah.
Now he's changed it back to white.
No, it's a different Saber. Different. This is the Set This is the Set AM. The Set AM timeline.
The classic.
The original. So now we're actually heading into like
old.
So here's the first one. You can see my evolution of my art and abilities with MS Paint here.
One of my favorite ones.
Yeah, because you're the one where you impersonate Alex Jones. Okay, also, that's...
Also, my favorite image of like the Jones ever used. These wolves from, what was it? The deleted scene?
Yeah, the Howling deleted scene. And then there's your mascot.
Yeah.
When you see use her in some of our stuff?
I saw... yeah. The Sanity Comedy on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, like, okay. I wish Saber were here, but this is truly, like, back when Tab Radio was literally just me and Tab. Like, just Tab and I mauling the whole fucking time. Like, we would have whole episodes dedicated to how mad we were about stuff. Okay. Tab, can you say your infamous line about Jaden Animations?
Oh, you made her look way too hot?
No, you made her look like a real woman.
Oh, yeah, I said you made her look like a real woman.
You finally made her look like a real woman.
No,
Silver Spark and... Okay, I really do like Rebel Taxis.
Rebel Taxi looks great.
Saber Spark looks
those people that draw... Those people that draw Rule 34 Jaden, fuck off. This is a proper Jaden fan art.
But also, why can't Saber Spark look like this in his thumbnails instead of that little cute, oh, I'm a little boy with a chin beard?
Now that's a man.
I would watch his channel if I saw that. Yo, Jaden Animation Rebel Taxi? Is that Jaden Rebel Taxi? Yes, it is. Because we're fighting animation channels. We literally picked the fight with the biggest one at the time, representing each one. And as you can see, Rebel Tech's in the middle because he animates, but also talks about animation. And Jaden just animates. And Saber Spark.
Do you like Goth Girls? And
Saber Spark makes my animations and tries to pass them off as these weird knockoff movies so you can create content.
I'm pretty sure the Queen's
Saber Spark.
The update special? Ah, yes, the update god himself.
I don't even know.
He was the god of updates, right?
Yeah. Oh, Ethan Rally's remember when we were mauling about Ethan.
Yeah, this
from
is back when
H3H3.
this is back when I used to watch a lot of H3H3.
What about Domix? Domix, I never really watched Domix.
Jaden's just a big one. Plus, we needed a girl.
Yeah, we needed a girl. Also,
Because
remember this is the period. I think this is the beginning of Ethan's
fall.
war on YouTube. Remember, because we just make content about the fact that remember when his content for a while was just like YouTube screwing him over, taking food away from him and Hila's mouth, according to him.
Also, I really like that.
Message.
Yes, the old man starts there in the Halloween special.
The original Halloween one, which is appropriate because Halloween is on Sunday. So here you go, Happy Halloween. Yeah, this is the one where you and I
Bust into song.
yes, busting the song. I know this was. It's funny how this was originally a Van Houten podcast, and now it became a Tabby Radio stream. Sorry, not stream. So I'm gonna head out. See you later. All right, see you, Tempu. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry we kept threatening you. Dab isn't sorry.
Well, he's in my Discord. I'll apologize when I feel the time is right.
All right. Regardless, we'll keep going.
That's what we just did, breaking out the song.
Yeah. Oh, specifically Nickelback songs.
Yeah. Oh, 2017. That's how old this is.
We give it a D-. Also, that's the manliest I've ever drawn you, by the way.
No, I mean, there's the other art, too.
No. Like, look, you're, like, gonna kick ass.
Finally.
How come this wasn't flagged? I like how fondly we're looking. This will make Mango happy. Look at him. Look how fondly we're looking at this photo of Goku's ass and naked Goten. Like, oh.
Good times.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
That's special.
We talked about Paddington 2, the forbidden cosplayer,
and Dragon Maid
turned sex worker, and then my mauled about Dragon Maid. How Tabs just like, just watch Dragon Maid. I'm like, no, the boobs are too big in that show. It offends me.
Oh, you don't want to see the new one?
No, I've seen it. I've seen what the new one is. I'm over it. Legends of Anne. Okay, I had a famous story about this. How I drew this much better the first time, and then I forgot to save it and closed the program, and then I had to redraw it real quick to like do to like finally do this. So that's the story. It made me so mad because I drew this in this style. I took so much time, and then I effed it up.
The cursed episode, one of my favorites.
I'm not gonna lie, when after we did that episode and I saw this image, I could not go into your backyard because I thought we would see him out there. We recorded this at your house.
Oh, you thought you were going to see Doraemon out there?
Yes. Stallone cast.
The first mention of me and my Stallone obsession.
Yes.
You see, he's a Hollywood Video.
RPG Dojin. What was this one about?
Oh, we talked about dojinshis and RPGs.
Yeah. Also, I remember the first time I showed you this. You got worried because of how yabai the art on it was, because there's just like butt right there. So, but you're like, also second time with your eyes.
Finally, yeah, that's a cool one.
Also, that's literally you going. Oh! It's literally like a face you make in real life. Like,
yeah.
Also, look how smug I am in the corner. Like, yeah.
I thought you looked angry. Like, look at this.
Alright, I like yours better. Like, look at this tab.
What is
this? Is okay? 12 pages of this.
Oh, see.
Deer Simulator.
Our first guest on the SATM.
Yes. Oh.
One of my favorite ones.
All right.
They're all Tavo land.
Okay, Tab. You want to go through these again? All right. So, who's this here in the corner by you?
That is a melted wax statue of Marie Antoinette that I changed to be here to represent Yuri, as why she's wearing a sweater with the Y on it.
And why is it melting?
Because it's a pizza restaurant and it's a wax statue.
And the lights are too hot.
Yeah.
And who's this supposed to be?
That is supposed to be Terumo, who is a pig made of bacon. Real bacon.
No, you stole an animatronic from Showbiz Pizza. You stole a rocket fire explosion animatronic and covered it in pizza. I mean, in bacon to make it Terumo, playing a weird synthesizer made out of a toilet.
And then there's a pig back there that's supposed to be Saber itself.
Off the drums. Yes. And then there's a random pig and Saber. I like it goes like, clearly this is Terumo here, and this is a weird whoever this is. Like, no, that's Terumo. Saber's the pig in this one. And also, I like how the stage is right next to the men's bathroom, and the fact that like the stage is covered in shag carpeting. It's very disturbing, but you're very proud. This is the first time we talked about Tavoland.
Tavoland Band.
The musical, when we broke out into music all the time. Weird.
Legends of the Taviverse. The wave one of the Tavi Radio Figmas. Here we have myself, Saber, Kisaragi, and then Yuri. That's series 1 of the Taviverse figures.
I like the Saber action figure a lot. Wave 2. Lycan, John Terumo, and then Elephant Armor Terumo.
I like John's one the best.
Yeah.
That's just the Taviverse 2. That's great. That's series 2, and then...
This is when we did this weird tangent about Lolicon stuff for a while.
Yeah.
I think it was because it was just like in the ether. I think it's because Dragon Maid was really big and people were talking about whether or not it was cool to talk about Kana.
Hey.
Oh wait, hold on guys. Got a quick intermission. The wife just came in. Guys, I almost got hit with a frying pan.
Not again.
Anyways, alright, so...
I like how you draw Kana a lot.
Yeah.
It's good. You
Oh, he said the word. Okay.
can't see that on YouTube, Terumo.
Okay. Alright, first off...
Whoa, wife.
Alright, first off... Tav really, really considered... This is a period when Tav was really obsessed with trying to get a hold of Invader Noodles.
It was.
When she started transitioning away from cosplay and doing more like proto OnlyFans stuff.
A lot of gravure.
Not even
Gravel.
gravure, just straight up like doing sex work.
Gravel, yeah, a lot of
when
gravel.
she like straight up like was like even like I don't know like.
Fucking weird pictures, man.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, it was weird.
It's a weird time. She's never left it.
But anyways, but like to the point where I think she was like even offering up to like do, what do you call it, like, I don't know, like you like I think you were willing to hand her money. I say less.
Only fans say less.
Anyways, no, like I think the thing about this was like we were talking a lot about like there was a lot of talk about Kana because of like how
she's drawn and whatnot.
Well, it's not even that. Just the fact that like there were a lot of cosplayers, specifically Momokun, who were doing sexy cosplays of Kana. And she's like, you can't lose the lolly dragon. She's like, she's 400 years old. She's 4,000 years old.
Yeah, you're about to be 6 feet under the ground.
Stuff like that. So, Andrew was the only fan. Has an only fan. That's how he pays for Borf's production. Tell me which one. The Sunset's on Borman. This is the part in the storyline because at this point we had the storyline where we were chasing down escaped Nazi Martin Bormann and also trying to find the Nazi gold. So this is where we finally kill him. But also we were traveling around the globe on a cruise liner filled with old folks. Okay.
Oh, what's that in the TV back there?
Alright, Tab. This is the episode where I go to jail because I watched Kodomo no Jikan.
Don't look it up unless you want to
end up like me.
Yeah, where I gotta console you and get to that.
I literally put myself in handcuffs because it's like I fucking hated this show. Oh my god.
The show that broke you.
Yes, you can listen to this whole thing, but like roughly, I was upset by it. We talk about Def Jam Vendetta.
Well, yeah, we talked about Def Jam Vendetta, and we try to make a YouTuber version of it.
Yeah.
And you see, I got
modern, no, not a YouTuber, modern.
Sorry, modern rapper version of it.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool.
Or hip hop artist, whatever you want to go with.
First we bring to Kisaragi, and Alves, the Mexican Elvis, in your Hatsune Miku.
Elvis outfit with Oh man, sadly Tempu left. He would have loved this.
Yeah. Also,
This is when we take over the ship.
Yeah.
The cruise liner.
No, we were already over there.
No, we had our own boat, and then we took over the cruise liner.
Okay. No. Also, at this point, that I'm holding a box. That's actually a coffin with Yuri in it, apparently. So. The end of. Okay, I drew your nose way big in that one.
Oh, look like I'm out of the critic.
Yeah, well, but here's the end of our journey for the Nazi gold. Finding out that we were had.
You get to explain this one.
All right, this is when we had a break over the week. We had a break, and then we came back, and then I opened up with me talking about my favorite new thing, which is Baraka Sonic / Fic, and then I painted Baraka in a relationship with a pregnant Sonic.
Presumably with his child.
Yeah,
With their child.
it was my crowning achievement, and I wish I could have made it into a real painting. So
It's also a time where I had a weird beard.
yes, you were growing a weird beard at the time. Bowsette.
Ah yes, my mold about Bazat is in this.
Yes. It's I don't know, so I had this weird obsession with like 1950s, 60s graphic design, which is why this looks like this. Oh, okay. This is when we finally go into the whole like Tabby Radio is recorded, or like there's like Bummerville starts becoming a character, and we're talking about like the local TV station. Also, thick neck with skinny leg.
Oh, no, in Seth MacFarlane character.
Hey Peter.
Hey Peter.
Also, we talked about how Hayden is secretly Digibro in disguise.
Spreading around hate.
Liking gets triggered.
This is about so in this storyline, or in terms of like Tabby Radio's expanded lore, this is when I opened up an esports arena. That I thought that's funny, and there was a set to the esports arena that all left to make their own, to which Kralos as Lycan was sent down there, and here we can see the footage of Lycan about to wolf out on them because he did not like the rules they had.
Okay, let's get one. So, anyways, yeah. So, anyways, Scarecrow gas. Anyways, I think with that knock, the AMAU in college by then, tab. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we have like a 2-part Halloween one. Well, this one I think we talk about about our other favorite creepypastas.
It was just the one that the Doraemon was the one where we got spooked.
Yeah. And then Scarecrow. Okay, no, we're talking about more about it because I remade this one. Let's see. Then Scarecrow Cast. We talked about like the fake pumpkin carving competition, Scarecrow competition in Bummerville. Most of the stuff is just lore. So I don't even know what this is here.
All the happier.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is. It's funny. You can tell when we made these. All right. There you go.
There you go, guys. Just put them on Crumpet.
This is the official, part 2 that never happened. So, also the fact that you're running for mayor and you have like a huge
parade float.
Yeah, parade float. Of yourself made out of paper mache. I don't know. This is where we're getting lazy. So Santa comes to Bummerville. I don't know, oh my god. This is literally when the Lord goes off the rails. Oh my god. We're gonna edit this.
Oh yeah, that's where the Joker 2 was the editor.
Alright, here you go. Tarumo's dong is missing. This is my favorite movie poster here. Alright, let's see. Chuba Yoda Gaming. Uncle Tab is here. This is where I start. I can't remember where. Alright, this, and then of course Saber's XM thing. We're talking about. I love these thumbnails are going. Yeah. The movie. I was using. I think I went to the cursed. For some of these, I just went through the cursed images Twitter and just stole them.
This is when you had a hate boner for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it was weird because she's becoming a supervillain, like with a snake related. Uncle Tab update. Tab Radio Underground. Fallen 3. We did do a spooky pasta thing, and it was like a combination of. This is weird. War update. What is the oh? Here we go. Saber's least favorite parts. But yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. So. Anyways, I think that's it. I think I've wasted enough of everybody's time. But anyways, yeah. So I'm just gonna. I guess I'm gonna call it end here. We didn't go as long as we did for the other one, but you know, it's I don't know. We did our thing. We did the thing. We, you know. We talked about Van Houten Rises. We talked about. I don't know why I can't. Why did we talk? No time wasted. No time wasted. All right, cool. I'm glad you feel that way, Darkman. So I guess this is gonna be the end. I don't know why we talked. I guess he just wanted to like. I guess because these were being made around the same time as Van Houten Rises.
And Borfstar in general.
And yeah, like I wanted to show off some art evolution stuff. It's weird. I feel like this could have been its own stream, like full length one, but
the Terry of Saturday and Retrospective.
But also,
as we marathon every episode of Saturday.
God no. That's
the endurance stream.
I would hate that. Just do one of those like radio streams where it's just Tabby Radio.
Oh, that would be. I mean, who would tune into a constant stream of old Tabby Radio / big fellas?
I don't know. Anyways, but yeah. So next week I'm gonna do the Pearl trilogy or Pearl series. So, or as Beautiful Dwayne once called it, Pearl the Fugitive. Until Tab told me better knock that shit off, son.
I had to correct him on Twitter, like, don't talk Pearl the Fugitive.
It's weird that he didn't call it that, but anyways, yeah. So
that's a good one.
You inspire me, no cap. God, thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. I've enjoyed my work, but yeah. So I guess So next week, I guess same time, like 7 or 8 o'clock. Tab will tweet it out. We'll finish it off with the Pearl series, and then maybe after that we'll probably do. Okay. Here's the plan. Here's the schedule update, and I'll leave it on this one, this image here. Here's the plan. Next week we'll do the final full series that I finished, which was the Pearl series. Maybe one of my proudest moments, including the shit post that began it, because all these always begin with a fucking shit post that get too big for their britches. We'll do that, and then the week after that, I'm gonna do all the one-offs. So the Grinch, Aliens and Airwaves, including the original movie version, and then all the little one, and then also the Sonic one. So we'll do that, and then after that, the final week of this little series, Borfstar Reanimated. So, Mango, you better be there. You better provide some commentary. You better provide some insight in the comments. Danjin better fucking be there that day. We have to get him on fucking Discord or something. We better get him on fucking Discord. Or
generally molded. He's like, I guess Krause ain't gonna join Discord after all.
Okay, I forgot to do it. I'll do it tonight. I swear. Tab, you gotta send me the link.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll be there.
Hell yeah, there you go. Because I need you to comment on the stuff you worked on, or at the very least have some insight. Be there to be Danjin's voice. So, yeah. That's gonna be it, man. We better call this in. We better end this because I think my upstairs neighbor is starting to
act up.
He's starting to act up. He's starting to act unwise. So we're gonna move on. He's
gonna act unwise.
Yeah, I think he's starting up his Amogus streams or something like that. Anyways,
quit talking about Amogus. I'm tired of hearing it.
All right. I was in a server, right? No.
And I was...
Okay, but anyways, no seriousness though. We're gonna end it. I'm gonna, because this began a Simpsons stream. I'm gonna end it on a Simpsons stream. So here is
Baruto.
Here's Bart Udo. Update on that. We never found that shirt again. So I'm sorry. We let you all down. But you know what?
Fuck it, I'll make my own shirt.
Yeah.
Big Fella's merchandise, Baruto.
Yeah, we'll put this whole image on a shirt. Well, I'm just gonna get the original image for this and just put it on a shirt. Put it on Redbubble. So anyways, yeah, I guess I would call it. Tim, you wanna plug anything before we go?
Watch the Big Fella's Halloween special.
Yes, please. It's hilarious.
It's great. I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun making it. I had a lot of fun editing it, actually.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't catch what the little ending song was at the end for the end cards. It was the theme from Day.
Oh. Okay, that explains it. That sounds familiar. Where is that from? So,
As someone once said.
It's been a while since I've seen Day, because I think I've seen other zombie movies related to
Return.
Yeah, because I've seen all the Italian ones. Anyways, so, and then for me, well, I just showed you my schedule, so next week Pearl and all that, so, yeah, I'm actually going to try to have, like, a thumbnail up, and at least, like, a proper thing. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week. I can't tell you if I'm going to stream tomorrow on Twitch or YouTube, but for sure you will see me next week. If I happen to do it, you'll know.
Rumble Roses.
Fuck.
Alright, as they say in England, good night, girl. I see you tomorrow.
And, I guess I'll see you when I see you. So I'll see you. See you later.